Hey learners, Jared here, and to build on our previous video where we were looking at standing waves and how waves interact with each other, we're going to continue that on with sound waves, particularly how sound waves can interact with each other to give you some pretty strange effects. You can't beat it. That's what sometimes it's called when two sound waves interact with each other. It's called a beat. So if you've ever been in choir or band where you have to play the same note or sing the same note as someone else, you might have encountered this effect before, which is called a beat. That is two sound waves that are not quite the same frequency, and you get this kind of effect where they're adding together but they're not, and then they're canceling but they're not. They're kind of an in-between, and you get this whoa, 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 whoa effect. You can think of it almost like turn signals. Sometimes they'll sync right up, but then they're off by just a little bit, and they'll get out of sync, and then they'll kind of get back in sync, and then they'll get out of sync, and then they'll get back in sync. To determine the beat frequency, all you need to do is just take the difference between the two frequencies of the two sound sources. That will tell you the beat frequency, or the frequency of the kind of wobble, that whoa, 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 whoa effect. Now you can see the closer two sound sources are in terms of their frequency, the less frequent the beat will be. So the closer you are, the more you hone in on what frequency you should be singing or playing, the less frequent that beat will be. It will transition to a whoa, whoa, to where it's almost even imperceptible. The further off you are, the higher that frequency is, which means you'll get the whoa, 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 whoa effect. Now, sound sources can also create what's called resonance. Now, resonance can occur when you have a natural frequency and you play that frequency towards that object. You can cause that object to resonate, that is, vibrate with that sound source. Now, in order to do that, I need to play or sing the same frequency, the same natural fundamental frequency to get that to happen. Yeah, so if you had two identical guitars and you played one note in a room, you could cause the string of the other guitar to start to vibrate, not because you're magic and ooh, you didn't touch it. I mean, yeah, technically you didn't, but the air vibrating from the first string you plucked will vibrate at the same frequency as that string, which can cause the other string to vibrate. That is to cause resonance. So some interesting effects can take place whether you have two notes that are off in terms of frequency or they're the same frequency. You can generate a beat when they're different frequencies, and you can generate resonance when they're the same frequency. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, keep learning.